Hey everybody, The Real Deal here. I got a full case of Suicide Squad Funko Mystery Minis. This is the regular case. I also opened up a GameStop case and a Hot Topic case, so you can check those out in the Suicide Squad playlist that is on my channel. But right now we're going to open up this regular case here, and you can see it's all sealed up in this plastic wrap. Funko is nothing if not excessively packaging their stuff here. Everything's in a layer of plastic wrap and the cardboard and more plastic, so you know, I think it's a little much there, Funko, with this extra packaging here. So, but these figures are pretty nice looking. Like I said, I opened the other two cases already, so now we finally got this regular case here. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. This is the little back that would go on the back of the display there, the back of the box, so we'll just kind of put that aside. I like that they're doing that now. That is nice because there's less packaging than have this big thing that comes over and everything, so there you go. And then so here is everybody that's in the set there. I'm especially excited to see we've got this version of Harley Quinn, which is not in the other sets. You've got this version of the Joker. There's a glow-in-the-dark version of this in the Hot Topic set, but not the regular version. And then you've got Joker in a, you know, it's like weird suit jacket and a purple shirt there. So that's not in the other versions as well. So those are the three I'm most excited about seeing. So let's check them out. The other ones I've seen already. They're all 1 in 12. So generally you get all of them when you get a case, since there's 12 in the set. So it's pretty neat. I do like when Funko does that. I like when the sets are 1 in 12 because, again, you generally get all 12 of the figures. So it's nice. You get a whole set if you buy the case generally. So there we go. We've got good old Rick Flag there. So if you've watched my Hot Topic unboxing of this, you will know that I was not a fan of this movie. So sorry, that's still the case. My mind hasn't changed, but I'll try not to rag on the movie as much as I did in the Hot Topic video. I won't rag on it, but just more express my dissatisfaction with some of the things that they did. But we'll concentrate on the figures here, so because it is a nice set, and Rick Flag is looking pretty cool there. So, but yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said in the Hot Topic one, let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. It is pretty divisive. I think it's sitting at like 26% on Rotten Tomatoes, so the critics have not been kind to the movie. I went in with an open mind. I thought the trailers looked pretty cool, but overall, I just didn't enjoy it. I just didn't think it was a very good movie. Sorry, everybody. So let's see. Who else is in here? Alright, so we've got Killer Croc. Getting a nice enough looking figure. His eyes look weird though. He's got like one up, one over here, but whatever. He looks a little, not cross-eyed. What's the opposite of cross-eyed? Wide-eyed? I don't know. That's a good, what's the opposite of cross-eyed? Because that's what he looks like. So, but it's a nice enough looking figure. I think the Batman Arkham set that they did, there's an awesome Killer Croc in that set. That was a I think that was a Walgreens exclusive. That one was really nice. That was one of the best figures that Funko has done. So, but of course, this is based on the movie version, so it's a little bit different. Let's see here. We have the Joker with his arms outstretched there. Joker. I was not a huge fan of the Joker in the movie, but we'll put him down. I wanted to see more of him. Not because I loved the guy, he didn't affect the plot or do anything in the movie at all. And that really bothered me. So, especially in the trailers, they make it seem like the Joker is going to be a huge part of this movie. And he's really not. He's really not used very much at all. Which I thought was a little weird, and I thought his portrayal was okay. Not even close to Heath Ledger. I don't know that anybody's going to be able to do that, though. That's a tough act to follow. You got Katana. I mean, she's in the movie. She does some stuff, I suppose. But she's kind of underused in the movie as well. Let's just say that. Let me open this up too here. Okay. So yeah, I'm really hoping DC turns it around with Wonder Woman and Justice League. I thought the trailers looked pretty good, but I don't know. I thought the trailer for Suicide Squad looked good too. So let's hope that they're good. I mean, I'm still gonna go see them. We've got Harley Quinn. There you go. And she looks. Her face looks a little long there. Like her eyes are spaced weird. Don't her eyes look like they're too high? Like the nose is too far down. I don't feel like it was that way in the other ones. It looks a little weird to me. Like her face is like slightly too big. I don't know. It's striking me weird. But I thought she did good in the movie. I did like her and her character in the movie. I thought she played it pretty decent. Wasn't a huge fan of the costume that they had her in, but whatever. What are you gonna do? I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of things in the movie, honestly, if I'm being honest. Okay, so now we've got Joker in his silver suit here with a purple shirt, looking pretty smug. Kind of went with like a gangster Joker in the movie, which is an interesting enough choice, I guess. Again, I feel like they didn't really do anything with him to make it. They didn't do enough with him to make him interesting. He doesn't really interact with any of the squad, really. I thought he was going to kind of either join them, or they were going to fight him, or he doesn't. He just really just tries to save Harley. And then he fails at it anyway, and it doesn't even matter because she just joins the squad again. Sorry, everybody, spoiler alert, but it's a bad movie, don't even bother. So, alright, okay, there we go. We've got Harley Quinn in her... I don't remember her wearing this in the movie. Is this when she... Alright, spoiler alert, everybody, here we go. Is this when the Enchantress like throws the whammy on them at the end, and she's like imagining that she's having like a happy home life with the Joker and kids and everything? I don't remember, but it's gotta be because she looks relatively normal here. So, but there you go. I think that's what that is. Okay. So now here we go. Let's keep opening these. So I thought the performances in the movie were pretty good. I didn't necessarily have a problem with any of the actors. You know, and I didn't say in the my previous video, I thought Amanda Waller was very good. I thought her character was well realized. I thought she was in character. She was one of the best parts of the movie. One of the worst parts of the movie was this character right here. Terrible villain. Weird plot, like weird motivation for her, I don't know, taking over the world, whatever. It doesn't really make much sense. Pretty lame villain. I think that brought down the movie a lot, that they didn't have a really interesting antagonist. I don't understand why they didn't necessarily make the Joker the antagonist, or at least one of the antagonists in the movie. But nope, it's her and her brother Incubus, who they don't even name in the movie. And they're just doing some weird take over the world type stuff. Not very good. And I don't think she was very good in the role. Sorry, Cara Delevingne, or however you say your name. I just didn't think she was very good at all. Sorry. But she's weird at the end. She does like a weird dance thing at the end when they're fighting her. Like, I don't know, it's just really weird. And like I said, her motivation doesn't really make any sense. She turns people into weird, like, Doctor Who monsters. Oh, it's just weird. It's weird, and it's not good. It could have been so much better. Okay, we've got Diablo. I really like Diablo in the movie, actually. Going from, I hated this character, like, I thought he was an interesting character that they didn't really do much with. But honestly, he's the only one of the Suicide Squad that they actually really needed to bring with them, because whenever he unleashes his powers, he just devastates all the enemies around him. So I don't really understand why they didn't just take him, although he didn't want to do it. He was reluctant to use his powers, but he's really kind of the only one that they actually was useful. I mean, Harley and Deadshot are somewhat useful at the end, but I feel like that could have been almost any character. It wasn't, I think it was specifically their specific talents that helped at the end of the movie. Alright, you've got the unmasked Deadshot there. So, born and raised in West Philadelphia, spent most of his days on the playground playing basketball. His mom got scared because he got into a fight. They sent him to Bel Air to live with his aunt and his uncle. He actually becomes the Prince of Bel Air, which is pretty interesting. So Deadshot's got a pretty interesting origin story. Make sure you look out for that when you watch the movie. Oh, there he is again. We've got the masked Deadshot, which he gets when he becomes the Prince of Bel Air. I think his Uncle Phil gives it to him or something like that, if I'm remembering correctly. There you go. Alright. Cool. I don't know, it's his cousin Carlton maybe gives him the mask. I don't really remember. I'll have to watch the movie again. Maybe my memory isn't as sharp as I'm thinking there. So, okay, so we got everybody except who? Who are we missing here? We didn't get, I don't even know. Who am I missing? Oh, Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang, he's another one. They bring him along, he uses his boomerang like once. He doesn't even get anything in the end. All the other guys get something. He gets locked back up. Listen, spoiler alert. Sorry, what are you going to do? I don't know. Really disappointing. He has a pink stuffed unicorn for some reason. Just, I don't know. Comedy, I guess? Is that because it's funny? I don't know. I didn't even think it was that funny. It was just really weird. So, anyway, there you go. There's Captain Boomerang. So, listen, as you can tell, I wasn't a huge fan of the movie. I do like this set of figures, though. I think the figures look nice. I think the characters are great. I mean, I love the Joker and Harley Quinn. Deadshot's a cool character. Diablo, Katana, they're cool characters. And I think, obviously, if you like the movie, then this is a cool set to pick up. Even if you didn't like the movie, I still think it's a nice set of figures, separate from the fact that the movie wasn't very good. So I do definitely recommend it. I think it is a nice set. I recommend it if you like the movie enough, you like these characters enough to add them to your collection. And I guess that could be said of any set, really, right? But the figures themselves are nice. They're nicely detailed. There's nice colors on them. They do resemble the characters from the movie, so that is nice. This does kind of look somewhat like a really stylized Will Smith, so you know, they're nicely done. So anyway, I have the other Suicide Squad videos in a playlist on my channel, so check that out. Check out all my other videos too. I've got a ton of them. So if you enjoy unboxing videos, I'm your guy. I've got a bunch of them, so check them out. I hope you like and subscribe and share. And check out the links in the description of this video for the other stuff that I'm up to. eBay, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, realdealunbox.com. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on collecting.